Hi guys, what's going on? It's Atmos Cube here, and some FIFA 12 demo gameplay. Let's get the mouse out of the way. Hang on, there we go. It's always a problem when I play this. I have to get it off. I don't know why it just doesn't automatically go away when it recognises my controller, but oh well. So obviously this is a bit late, but I wanted to do a FIFA 11 to FIFA 12 comparison video, and it's probably a bit late to do it because people who have got the EA Sports season ticket have already got the game on the Xbox and probably PS3. You cannot get the EA Sports season ticket with the PS3 in Europe. So I'll just put that out because I wanted to get it for my PS3, but I couldn't. So there you go. Another thing is, yeah, this is obviously first quite late, so you'll probably see a few of these, but I want to do my own because I've pretty much what I do is I play FIFA 11 for a whole year quite religiously, so I think I can give quite an in-depth comparison. Oh my god. And it's an offside goal, like we see all too much on Football Manager. But here we go. So the first thing that you'll notice when playing the demo for the first time, or the game if you haven't played the demo yet, is the defending is a lot different. The tactical defending is something you'll notice straight away and is a significant change to the game. It's something that you really have to get used to. I mean, I think every year we come into FIFA expecting the game, to be brilliant and shiny, all smooth, but I think the one thing that we never really, it happens every year, but I think the one thing that we don't really expect is the game to be slower than the year before in terms of gameplay. And I think that, once again, FIFA 12 is slower in gameplay-wise than FIFA 11. So, yeah, and I think that's sort of one of the reasons why the tactical defending, because you actually have the time when you're going to do it. Now, personally, I don't use the X button much. The contain, obviously there I was just because as I was talking about it, what I tend to do is I tend to do my defending manually, my jockeying manually, and I just tend to run into the defender with the ball, but it's quite hard to do when they find a bit of space and you can't, when that moment where you're trying to change player defensively like then, and I couldn't change to the right one. So you have to use the RB button, RB on the controller I'm using right now, which is my PC controller, my Xbox controller, but R1 on PS3, to use the second man. So the second man defending can be really, really helpful, and it has been in the last couple of years. So that's the first thing, tactical defending. The one thing that EA Sports said would be absolutely fantastic would be the precision dribbling. Now, when I get the ball, I'll show you the precision dribbling. I don't know if people have got the right grasp of it. There we go, crunching tackle. Okay, here's the precision dribbling here with Abate. Look at this. I think you hold L1 on PS3 and LB on the Xbox. And that is the precision dribbling. Now, as you can see, there's not much movement between going forward or moving side to side. It's just short movement in a tight little space there with Abate. I can't really move anywhere. It's just sort of turning in and out of situations. So I thought it was going to be, sort of dribbling in between two players, and it doesn't really seem like you can do that. It just sort of seems that, just a quick, close control, quick turn away from a defender, really. And I was quite disappointed by that, but then I maybe expected too much, as a lot of us do, and I hit the bar surprisingly with Boateng in that half. Quite disappointed with that. So yeah, that was one of the things I was quite disappointed about. All in all, what is another thing? Another thing is just the gameplay in general. I mean, the passing is you have to be a bit more accurate with the passing. I noticed that as soon as I got on there. You can't just tap X and it'll go straight to the player, like ping it to him. You have to weight it properly, and I think that's something that FIFA had to have into the game, and I think that brings such a much more realism to the game, and I think that it really does need that. Otherwise, people just keep tapping X. The ping-pong passing, as EA have talked about in the past, of getting rid of. I don't think they're ever going to get rid of it, but I think they can do stuff to reduce it, and I think that's one of the things is the passing. Another thing is the shooting. It's absolutely phenomenal, and I didn't notice it straight. It's not a thing you'll notice straight away, but over time, especially when you're playing with a computer, you won't notice it as much. But today I was at my cousin's, we were playing this the whole time for about 3 hours straight, and I tell you what, that you're getting a lot more shots off, more human errors are being made during play, and you will get more opportunities to see how the game will play. And the shooting is absolutely phenomenal, guys. I mean, the first time shots are much more powerful and are much more venomous, are much more what you'd expect. The player wants to score, he's going to hit it with power and try and hit it with accuracy as well. And the finesse shots are absolutely a lot better. And now I'm going to go into my next point, which is, as you just saw there, the over-the-top through ball. Now, the most deadly thing you could do on FIFA 11 was the over-the-top through ball, 1-2. And I'm sorry to say to you guys who just do that to get in behind and score a goal, I'm sorry to say to you guys, it's not going to work this year. And I'm glad to say that because it annoyed me. Okay, well, not too much because I actually did it quite a lot myself. But I don't mind not doing it. And I think a lot of people did rely on doing that in the last game, but it's a lot harder, and players with much better passing stats and vision and good vision stats will be able to pick out a better over-the-top through ball than whereas in FIFA 11 you could do it with anyone. And I think that has had such a major effect on the passing and the over-the-top through balls, because trust me guys, they will not work as well as they did in FIFA 11. If you have someone like Xavi, Iniesta, Fabregas, it might work. It might actually work, but it won't work all the time. Even if you're playing with those, you have. You might not have known this, but EA have introduced a sort of a vision field. So depending on the player's vision stats, it depends. Okay, if a player has a high vision stat, then he will quickly see the surrounding areas around him, and he'll be able to play those passes even better. So if you have a player with a low vision stat, then it will take longer for him to be accustomed with the surroundings, and he won't be able to pull off a more expert pass. It'll take him longer to do so. And if you go onto YouTube and type it in, like the vision field or something like EA Sports FIFA 12, something like that, you'll probably get it, and it'll be something that you can watch, and you'll probably understand it better, because I don't have much time left to explain. Another thing is the heading, and even last year I thought heading was absolutely inch perfect, phenomenal, and last year I didn't think they really could improve it, but this year they have. That's just a quick word, really. They really have improved it, and it just looks absolutely amazing, the visuals into that, and fantastic. I haven't really spoken about the impact engine, because there's been so much hype over that, and it looks quite good, if I'm honest. Better than I thought it would be, but I think obviously from the demo it needs brushing up for the actual game, and EA Sports have confirmed that they will. It's a lot different, the demo from the actual game. The last point I'm going to make is going to be about what was it going to be about? I forgot, but yeah, as you can see, we'll go to penalties. I can't remember what my last point was. Oh no, I missed my first penalty. That was quite disappointing. I can't remember, but I'm looking forward to. Oh, that's a brilliantly penalty save. That's a fantastic penalty save. I'm looking forward to a lot of the modes, though. Ultimate Team obviously looking to get better, and career mode looks absolutely phenomenal. Apparently, in an interview, I think I can't remember what his name is. David Rutter, that's the one. Executive producer or something like that of FIFA 12. Oh, that's another brilliant save from Mabiati. It's ironic I'm playing with AC Milan, I just remembered. Oh, I don't have Pastore, but Boateng filled the hole. Anyway, he said that he would be absolutely flattered if the career mode replicated Football Manager in that sort of way. And, oh my god, it looks like we're going to go for a clean sweep here. They haven't scored a single penalty, have they? But yeah, so this year's game looks to be a lot better, and I think it'll be a lot more skill-based rather than last year, where it was just sort of, if I got a fast team, well, especially in Ultimate Team, if I've got a fast team, I'm going to beat you. So that's going to be the end of this video. I won with my beloved AC Milan. I'm always going to have a sort of an attachment to them now. Obviously on penalties, which is kind of disappointing, because then I haven't really played my best for you guys. But I will come back with another video, a FIFA 12 gameplay video, and I'll come back with you with another one. Probably record that straight after this. So see you guys later.